Hi guys, got a rather fantastic video for you here, if I do say so myself. I'm going to show you exactly how you can make some extra money for Christmas, the steps that you can take to get up and running really fast and start getting results, and see anything from $500 extra to $2,000 to $5,000 with very little work in when I actually explain this and what you have to do. But it does have to be done in a certain way. So this is for you if you're just looking to see money now. If you're struggling, if you sort of think, I can't get any of this to work and it takes too long, I've put this together as a free guide that will tell you the steps that you need to take to get this up and running and to see really good results. And I'll just say before I go in, I'm not on about setting up an Amazon affiliate site and getting sales in the conventional sense. What I'm on about is getting a site set up that you know that will sell by flipping the site. You can keep the site. This can also be used if you want quick results and you want a site to start selling quickly. But the way I've actually formulated this training is for those of you that either going to do it in conjunction with sites that you're building. This is one of the techniques when I get one-on-one clients and they say, oh, I love the Amazon affiliate stuff and it's all coming together and I understand it, but I need money now. This is one of the techniques that I give them. Okay, so I'm going to guide you through it. Grab a pen and paper for this. I've also sent you, if you're on my email list, I've sent you a downloadable PDF with the niche I recommend and also the keywords and also the products to review, so you can get going on this really fast. So do check the inbox for that. And if you're watching and you're interested in this stuff, you're watching on YouTube, you're watching on Facebook, I have one spot left for the special 4-day Halloween offer that I put on. Watch the video. I've put the link to this page in the description. I've got one spot available, and included with that you get this training. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go through it, I'm going to give you lots of good information, but if you want to know and literally like handheld and go through this and exactly how to set the site up and exactly how to do the flipper listing, and so there's no, because I understand when I start going through this and I explain it to you, some of you are going to think, well, I sort of understand, but I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to set the site up. I don't know what theme to use. I don't know if I'm doing it correctly. I don't know how to put my links in. I don't know what to say when I get the flipper listing on. What I've got is some additional training that goes in depth into this method. So this method you can use as a standalone, but if you're looking for a complete handheld step-by-step plan and some momentum, I dare say, for you to actually get going on this, grab this last spot. What you need to do, watch this video for all the bonuses, and then this video here will tell you all the bonuses, and you can get to this page through the link in the description. When you go here, it takes you through to this page and you can see sort of everything that you get in the site and so on, and you actually have the site set up for you. So here's an actual plan for you. You can get a site set up in this, well, in fact, I'll tell you what I'll do since you're watching this video. I was going to say you can get a site set up for you in the niche that I'm about to give you. But if you're thinking, oh, well, Chris, everyone has that niche. What I'm going to do is, if you're interested in this flipper method, and you want me to set it up for you, grab the final spot and I will actually pick you a niche just like the one I'm going to give you now, but personalized to you, and we can do this. Okay, so what I'm about to explain now we can actually do, except you will get the site built for you, and you will also get all of these bonuses. So remember to watch that bonus video, you'll find it in the link below, and just remember that you can have this done for you. Okay, so I'll get on with the good stuff, but check it out, because there is, let me just go back, 1 day and 5 hours left, and I've only got one spot left. So once this spot goes, the page will go down. Grab it all and grab your bonuses, and we can get going on this straight away. And you will also get additional training around this method that will show you exactly how to do it. Okay, so I'll get on with it. Grab a pen and paper, because this is really important, and it can literally change your results like night and day. It will, if you use this stuff, it will work. I won't keep blabbing on about it, but I just want to impart that to you, that this is really, really powerful and virtually guaranteed as well. So what's the method? The method is flipping a site on Flipper. But before you run off and you think, oh, I've heard it all before, here's a thing that will be a bit refreshing for you. And the reason that you might not do it is because you might think, well, I've seen people try and sell sites on Flipper and it doesn't work, and they use push button sites and they don't sell for that much. Here's a really, really important thing that you can get that will make you a lot of money, and if you use this, you'll do really, really well. This works as long as there's certain foundation in place. Number one, you need a great niche that has potential. Okay, I'll explain that in a second. Number two, you need a proper Amazon affiliate site. A lot of you have heard me speak about this through, you know, on and on and on. It needs to be a real Amazon affiliate site. If you're messing about with push button sites, stuff like that, it's not going to work. Because your site is so easily replicated if you're doing that, that someone else can just click a button. It has no value in the search engines. The only thing that works is real content and potential in the site. Okay, so that's the second thing. The third thing is the Flipper listing needs to be done in a certain way to have the best best results. And I'll explain exactly how you can make this pretty much virtually guaranteed. Here's the thing I've done. I'm on Flipper now, so grab a pen and paper. I've typed in Amazon. I've just picked out sites monetization Amazon, and I've also just picked out review sites. Okay, so now it brings up all the review sites. But the other thing I've done is just picked websites that are up to a year old. I could change this. You can have it up to 2 years or down to 6 or 3 months. I find a year is a good sort of target. Okay, and then what I've done here is done sort by the highest price. These are the sites that went for the highest price that are less than a year old, or a year or less, you know what I mean, up to a year old, highest price, and actually won. So the beauty of this is that Flipper gives us all the information saying, look, these are Amazon sites, all of them, look, and they are a year or less old, and they've all been won, so they've all sold. And look at the money that they're going for. Okay, and here's the other thing that I want to show you. You know, a lot of these aren't making a huge amount. Look, this one, cargpstracking.com, $1,000, net profit $37 per month, less than a year old. Best soundbar 2017, $121 per month, $1,150, less than a year old. In fact, let's have a look at that one as well. I thought I recognised the domain name on that. I thought it was someone redirecting from a 2016 site. But you can see here, loads of them, okay? So what I've done for you is actually picked out a niche, and what it tells us is that all of these have been won, and they're all sold, okay? So let's look at this one, this Cigar Humidor. Is that how you say it? Now, you're probably laughing, because if I'm saying that wrong, that's how I'm going to say it the whole video. So I do apologise if you got one of these things. I've never seen them before. But here's the cool thing. This niche is good. Look, Cigar Humidor, cigarhumidorguy.com. And you can see, I'll just get rid of that. You can see earning $120 plus a month. 9 months old, that's all it is. Net profit $64 per month. Now this site, when we go to it, it hasn't got that many pages, okay, in the scheme of things. It's got a few guides on there and some reviews, and the home page is like just a standard sort of guide home page, like best cigar humidor. Here we go, took a while to load up. Cigar Humidor Buyer's Guide 2017. Okay, here's the thing. I've actually picked this niche out for you and given you all the keywords and the products that you can use to build a site like this that you can flip. Now, the beauty of this method is this site sold for $3,300. and it was making $120 a month within 9 months. Okay, so there's two options here. If you need some extra money, you can build this site and flip it. Okay, so you can actually build it. You could put 5, 10, 15, 20 pages on and flip it for some really, really good money, because it's a proven niche. It would be easy to rank for. I've given you the keywords. I've given you the products to actually, you'll see that as a download. I've given you the products to actually review. The niche is established, meaning when we have a look on Amazon, you can see all sorts of different products here. You can see the different brands, the different prices, and it'll be super easy to set up and then to flip. And if you have a look at, again, $3,300, you could set a site up like this and literally flip it for minimum $500. I recommend $1,000 to $1,500. It's half the price. Okay, that's even before you start making sales. Yes, it's work, and it involves work getting set up, but that is literally how simple it is. Now, you can use the same method that I've just shown you. However simple it looks, you can use the same method again and again and again while building your own sites. And the other thing is, you can actually do this and keep the site if you wanted to. If you were doing that and you sort of thought, you know what, it started making sales, I want to keep the site, you can do that as well. So check out your download that you'll see in your email. So you can get the products I recommend starting with, the keywords I recommend starting with, and I'll just give you an overview of how to set up. Okay, so starting out at the actual site on Flippa. Now, and I'll give you a few things here. You can see it's set up using 2017 key phrases. I recommend that you use 2018 key phrases now, okay, for obvious reasons. I recommend also that if we go back to Amazon, you can see the different brands here. I recommend that you categorize the site into brands. I recommend also that you categorize it in and have sections on the site for under $25, $25 to $50. You don't have to use the same as Amazon. You could categorize it as under $100, under $50, and under $200. And then you could see here, so if we go $200 and above, that will tell you the things. Look, there's loads of options there, and they're selling as well. Look, that one's $202 and selling, so it's a fantastic niche. And if you categorize it like that as well, you'll get really, really good rankings. So you've got your main sort of buyer's guide. I'll just show you how I recommend setting it up. Okay, so how I recommend setting up is like the gaming chair site, have your reviews as posts and your keyword content as pages. And again, really, really simply, make sure it's proper. I've been through this time and time again. How to write the content, make sure that it's proper content, good subheadings, relevant, good calls to action. So I do it by a series of questions, as you can see here. I do it by writing for the people and not for Google. Okay, that's the biggest mistake people make. Like, if you really want a good cigar humidor or humidor or however you say it, this is the best cigar humidor, and you know that's how they write it again and again, mentioning that keyword to get ranked. That will not rank you, and especially the way the Google's going now. What ranks you is good content that helps people with a question. Okay, so if they're typing in best cigar humidors, or however you say it, if they're typing that in, what sort of questions are behind that phrase? Quality, will it keep your cigars fresh? What's the material inside? How long will they last? And you can see what I'm doing here. You get a really, really good idea of how to write them. The other thing, of course, is because we're reverse engineering off Flippa for this one, you've got all the content you need. Now, don't copy this guy, not even because it's a crappy thing to do and it won't work to rank your site, not even for that reason, although that as well, but the main reason is that it won't work to get you ranked. What you want to do though is look at the sort of questions. Airtight seal, storage space, humidifiers. So that's the sort of thing that you want to do. Humidor must be how to say it, but that's the sort of thing that you want to do to get the content. Just make sure it's set up properly. Good calls to action. You need to do that. You need to make sure you got Google Webmaster Tools on, like this. Look at this one, gaming chair site, ranking in at number 1 on Google, ranking for a lot of its terms. If you follow the same sort of suit and you do the same with your cigar site or whatever site you're doing, you'll do really, really well. And that's basically what you need to do. Now, if you're interested in this, but you're still like, Chris, I really want to do this, it sounds good, but I need more help. So if you'd like a complete step-by-step how to do it, where I break it down, I show you how to write the content, I give you some motivation to get up and running quickly. If you're sort of like, oh yeah, I just need it laid out so I can go through a video guide and follow step by step, you want to grab the last spot, because one of the bonuses there will go into this training in depth. I'll show you how to do the reviews, I'll show you how to do the keyword content. I will even build you a site, because you get a site. Look, if we click on there, when you pick up the last spot, you not only get all the bonuses, but you're going to get a site built for you, and I will pick you a unique niche out in exactly the same method that I've just shown you and build the site for you so you can get going quickly on this. And you'll get all the bonuses, and in those bonuses, one of them is going in depth into this method: how to write the content, how to do the keywords, how to set the site up, how to do the plugins, how to do the social media, and how to get the Flipper listing on. Once you've done it all, you'll want to make sure that you get the Flipper listing done in a certain way, otherwise it won't sell. When you actually go to Flipper and you go to sell it, there's a key thing in how you set this up, how you set up the bidding, how you set up the buy it now price. I'm going to be explaining all that. If you need help with that, grab the final spot, and I think you'll really, really, really enjoy it. Or just use this training that I've just given you. Use the downloadable PDF with your keywords on, and get going on this stuff, because it will really, really make you money. Okay, so check out the bonuses below. 1 spot left, 1 day and 5 hours. This will go pretty quickly, and you'll get that additional training, apart from loads of other stuff as well, and you get the site built for you. So if you want to get going on this, if you want to make some extra money and you want to do it and you want to go fast, grab the final spot. If you're on YouTube, you'll find the link in the description. If you're on Facebook, you'll find it in the box. And if you're reading or watching this via email, you'll find your PDF in the email with your keywords and so on. And you will also, you'll find all the stuff, and you'll find a link to this page as well. Okay guys, I'd love to build it for you. Grab that final spot, or use this stuff that I've just given you. Very, very powerful, and you can use it time and time again to make some really, really good money. Okay guys, I'll speak to you soon.